Hello, this is Abel Parsons, AbeSapian, with my day 124 of extra credit. 100 plus 24, something like that. Anyways, this is a comic challenge started by Kevin Cross, where you spend at least 30 minutes a day working on your comic. My comic is called The First Commandos. And I am still penciling and well, I was gonna say inking, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm still penciling the pages, so I did not get a chance to work on my panels as of this video, which is 3:30 my time. So I still have a little bit of time to work on it when I get home from work. So I take the time to make my vlog in between the travel time between the two cities I work in and live in. So so that's the reason for the early recording. So I will continue with the first commando leader being inside this army that has been subverted by these people with I call them the dark eyes or black eyes. Where he kind of gives them supernatural strength only for a limited time. And if you caught it, I forget what day I put it in, or days I put it in, but it showed two people fighting, one with the black eyes and or the dark eyes. I gotta come up with a better name for it, but and another person who had become like an aberration, and then I guess I still got to come up with a proper definition for that. So anyways, so this first commando is like surrounded by these people. He notices these certain things, so you know, he's a soldier, he's like at the peak performance that a soldier could be. So something just keeps bothering him, so he starts to notice these changes in these higher ups. You know, he's not gonna full out, you know, question like authority figure, but like right now he's just in the process of gaining intel on them and trying to be as I guess not obvious that he knows what's going on. Just because these people have this supernatural ability doesn't mean that, you know, they can read minds or whatever. So maybe I'll show how he tests out that theory or something like that. So that'll be in the upcoming pages. So I think I will probably continue this for another couple days of just showing him and his surroundings, what's going on. But for sure, that's what's going on for today. I will continue with this for as long as I can. For as long as I can. I want to finish this story so bad and just start coloring and inking. I'm mulling over the I'm mulling over the possibility of upgrading my phone to a Note 5 for Samsung. I'm hoping it's a little bit better, but I need to double check on this specs, and maybe I'll pick a couple of people's brains. I don't know, if you see this video in time, let me know what you guys think, because I currently have a Note 3. You know, it's my everyday / work phone / studio. So I'll have to work on that a little bit more. Sorry for all the noise and crap with shifting lower gears. But anyways, so I kind of want to upgrade because I've had this phone for a while, and it has been very faithful to me, despite me dropping it, spilling water and all this other crap on it. But it's a workhorse, so that's kind of, oh dang, I didn't even see how dark that was, sorry. This phone's a workhorse, so I kind of want another phone of I guess like quality, I could say, and and see how well that works. Because well, and then the other thing is I've gotten used to the stylus of how small it is, a little bit smaller than a regular pencil, so it's just easier for me to, you know, draw naturally like that. But I have to see what I can get away with. So that is part of what's going on. I still need to just sit down and possibly either make a desk, or, you know, just make something so I could start doing my digital colors on my computer desktop. So hopefully I can get that going maybe today. And let me see what else. Like in my yesterday's video, day 23's video, where I was showing off the painting of the Star Killer from Star Wars fame, or at least the video games anyways. That would have been cool to see him in the movies, but besides the point. I kind of want to start doing paintings like that. Well, I'm behind in one painting. I need to paint my nephew a Batman, and so I guess like a Jim Lee style character, or what do you call it, a reference picture, and I will get going on that when I buy some more paintbrushes, so maybe on my next check or something. But then by then I'll have to own two, because it'll be his birthday again, or Christmas present or something like that. But yeah, I want to get back into painting. I guess this challenge has opened up so many different creative avenues in my head that it's kind of hard to just focus on the drawing for right now. Because I want to do sculpting. I've been looking up how to pretty much like make your own maquettes and stuff like that. I made one before, but it was a stationary thing, so that's kind of what I wanted to do, but not exactly. So I'm going to see if I can make something that has either movable joints, or I'll get like a clearance item action figure, either of like a Marvel Legends figures, or even like a wrestling figure, just because they have all those points of articulation that I need to have. So I want to try and do that, and I guess it's called milliput. It's like an epoxy resin clay putty sculpty thing. So I want to try and do that, just to see if I can help myself with the different angles that I'm going to be drawing. I especially need it for the heavy soldier, just because I'm not used to drawing things like that. As cool as it would be I can't even speak. As cool as it would be to make it a 3D model and, you know, have it right then and there, then it would only be on my desktop. Well, then if I make it as a figurine, then it's only going to be at my house. I'm not going to see it when I'm at, you know, at work or whatever. So yeah, those are just some of the things I'm kicking around right now. And then just checking out all the videos that are going up. A lot of people who are about ready to finish their runs on the hundreds, catch up on other people who have finished the runs, and all these different things. It's a big old jumble. Big old jumble of ideas and creativity things out there. And then and then later on today I'll be finishing I guess the assignment for this Kickstarter thing that I signed up for. I guess it's to help you make a better presentation for a Kickstarter, which will help me because I stutter my way through all these videos and everything else like that. So it'll help me I guess, put a better presentation of myself out there, or it'll actually slap me upside the face and make me see what I really am, instead of just like trying to be too modest about what I'm doing. So anyways, that's that. If you guys can check it out, I'll try and put the link in the descriptions. This way, when I guess he's going to be doing it in different rotations, so it's for 5 days, at least for this one. I'm drawing a blank, so I can't remember the guy's name and what the website is, but he's got one or a couple things where he does podcasts and live streams and stuff like that. So I'm gonna check that out later today, just to see what it's all about. Well, a little bit more. Finish this little bio assignment for today, and then post it. And hopefully it'll help me for later on down the road. Because I was mentioning, I forget how long ago I mentioned it, but there was a grant for a beginning artist or something like that, or independent artist sorry, who had never published any of their work or whatever, to make a graphic novel. I forget if there was a page requirement, but it was like it was a pretty good chunk of money, and that would have been cool to help push this further along. But then I came to find out that I was about a year behind on it. But anyways, I got all the information, so I was gonna, keep going on with this this challenge to finish this book. And then one of the other hundreds persons, his name is Sam. He told me, it would be an idea to use for Kickstarter. So, I've never really messed with it. I've seen it. I've opened up a pretty jacked up Patreon. I just don't have, I didn't have the time to mess with it, but I'm gonna have to do some more research on that, and get my butt in gear and get everything down that needs to be on there, and not just put up a lame a lame description of what I'm doing and what I'm about and all this other stuff. So this will help that out, hopefully. And I know that I've been doing this for less than a year, so eventually this will pick up, and people will catch on to what's going on. Despite my ramblings, it's probably gonna be the major thing that puts people off, but I'm gonna continue on with trying to make these videos, try and work on my personal project to get it up and out, and I'll do what I had, I guess I had promised a long time ago. At least making a PDF version of what I'm doing, maybe with some small narration of what's going on, maybe like a blank page, or I'll just crop in whatever I need to, and then I'll continue on with the story. I'll make some revisions and edits or whatever, because this is a pretty long project so far. And I was thinking maybe about putting it into installments. I've shown pretty much every single character that's going to be there, and I left enough strings to warrant another arc or something like that. I don't know. I'm talking out my butt now because I'm trying to fill up time. Yeah, I wanted to maybe just to make the PDF in blocks, instead of just trying to make this one massive download. But then there's a whole thing, if you're gonna deal with one half-finished project with the PDF version of it, then I'm gonna come out with 3 or 4 more. That's kind of presumptuous on my side. So I think I'll just make it one. Hopefully it's not this massive takes massive gigabytes to download or whatever. I don't know yet. I don't know what the heck is going on with this book, or when it'll be finished. It's just more story. This keeps coming out, more keeps coming out. So I don't know. I'm rambling now. Probably put my foot in my mouth too many times, but so I guess that's it for me for today. It's been a while since I've hit anything over 10 minutes, so I think this is good. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, throw a funny question, whatever. I like to hear from people when you guys watch this. Whatever nugget of information you can get, that's awesome for you. I'm sorry I had to make it so painful for that little bit of truth to come out somewhere, but so yeah, let me know what you guys think. If I should make this in installments, which pretty much makes it like a comic but unfinished, or I just do this massive thing, which I probably might do with the website. I don't know yet. Anyways, that's it for me. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.